Alright, hi everybody, Sam here, and today we are going over meaning in philosophy. Um, and this is about some meaning of life type questions, or if life has meaning. Um, and the prompt I'll be going over is prompt number two, and I'm going to read this kind of whole thing. Is everyone's life equally meaningful or meaningless? Many of us tend to A. Many of us tend to think that either no one's life is sufficiently meaningful or that everyone's life is fully meaningful. But is that right? Which is it? Okay, so to me, I do not believe that there is equality in this way. I believe in the potential of equality, the potential of equal meaning, but whether or not one fulfills that potential is always up to question. So it asks us to consider examples like Gandhi and King versus someone like a petty criminal who betrays everyone who tries to help them, ruins all their relationships, and spends their whole life chasing money, substances, or cheap thrills. Alright, so how to put this? I would not still subsidize the petty criminal's life as meaningless, because he's still out there teaching some pretty valuable lessons to people. He's teaching them red flags to look for in their relationships. Um, he's teaching them unacceptable behaviors. He's teaching them that there are definitely people out there you shouldn't trust. So, he's still teaching an important lesson just through a really, really shitty means. Um, Meanwhile, you have Gandhi and King, who are huge proponents of peace and prosperity and love and do their best to live rightly and virtuous lives. And, you know, they bring about, they brought about change for the lives of millions of people. So in this regard, I would argue that Gandhi's and King's life only has more meaning because they've affected more people with their lessons. Meanwhile, where the petty criminal has only affected somewhere between a dozen to at most 100 people, give or take, in a very direct sense. Gandhi and King has affected generations of people in a very direct sense. So, that being said, in that sense, I would say Gandhi and King have more meaning because they have more longevity in reputation. Now, a more comparable contrast to Gandhi and King would be someone like Adolf Hitler, who definitely, I would say, actually carries the same amount of meaning as Gandhi and King, just on the reverse side, okay? Uh, the opposite of a truly virtuous life. He was an evil dictator who destroyed the lives of millions of people. But some, I would call objective good, did arise out of it, out of that evil, alright? I would not say it's enough to justify what happened, but we have to salvage what we can. Examples being the medical advancements we got because of what Hitler allowed his underlings, his subordinates, to do to the prisoners. We would not have those advancements, and I mean, we might have them by today, but God only knows how long it would have taken without what happened. So, there is that. So, I would argue that Hitler's life um, had just as much meaning as King or Gandhi. just in a very, very different aspect. All right. I believe that meaning comes from our ripple effect, the amount of people we have influenced in the world. I believe in whether good or bad. I believe impact is what creates meaning. Um, and personally, I aim to have a net positive impact. Is one of my personal life goals and something that I believe gives my life fulfillment and happiness. So, thank you for listening to my little TED Talk. I hope everyone has a good weekend.